Hello, and welcome to today's speaker card reading. Today's topic is what vibes do you give off to men? And for that, we have two piles, pile number one and pile number two. Now, let's get started. Hello, pile one. What vibes do you give off to men? Okay, the first one is a shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. Clearly, I'm seeing that you give off the vibe of somebody who has recently gone through some transformations. Your transformational vibes are very high. Somebody who has grown wiser, who has grown tougher. I mean, literally, a lot of these men can no longer recognize you. They used to probably take you in a very naive way earlier. Earlier, they would think of you as a more naive person, but now you have turned yourself into an eagle, somebody who is very mysterious, who cannot be read easily, somebody who is wise, who they wouldn't like to mess with. Yes, you give off the vibe of a don't mess with me kind of a vibe right off the bat. All right, Three of Wands. You know what? You are that person, who has redirected their like different facets of life has been redirected. In your case, I'm hearing both relationship, the way in which you perceive relationships, also, even the financial aspects. You have transformed every aspect of your life. You are seen as somebody by men especially who has grown, who has learned, and who no longer needs other, who is grown very independent, who does not need others to to survive. You guys have become self dependent. You no longer need other people's validation to survive, to live a life. Yes. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is somebody who, with their own passion, with their own hands, you have paved your own way. A very self-made person, somebody who is very wise, very courageous, very brave, somebody who stood their ground to make to make your life a reality. You stood your ground, you worked hard, you have really persevered to make your life happen. I'm seeing that, like, men today, the vibes that you give off is somebody, earlier you probably used to be a little bit more nervous, a little bit more anxious, anxious to please others, anxious how people were perceiving you, but now you no longer care. you know you're doing really well in life. You do not need another person to survive. You give off those vibes, especially that's how men see you. Yeah, clearly I'm seeing earlier you used to feel more trapped, more clingy, more like you have with like you withstood, you would put up with a lot of nonsense from men earlier, but now this new you is no longer willing to put up with someone else's nonsense, especially if that's coming from a man. You literally give off the vibe that, you know what, you can do anything, I just don't care. I am living my own life on my own terms, and I don't really care whether you are like whether you like me or not. I mean, whether you like me or not is not important. You don't have to like me, but you got to respect me. You command that respect from men. That is something I'm seeing, that you guys have been through really difficult positions earlier, where like you have literally felt like you have been tossed aside, you haven't been given the right kind of respect that you deserved, but now you command that respect. You don't demand, but you command that respect. You know what you deserve, and you are going to take every bit of it. You do not tolerate any irresponsible behavior from men. Three of Swords. Clearly, you know what? There have been a situation at a time in your life when you have literally cried. this person is crying, you have literally like cried your eyes out, thinking like, why don't people understand me, why can't people understand me, why don't people give me the respect that I want, and such stuff like, um, why don't they just you wanted everybody to like you. There was a time when you wanted everybody, yes, to like you, and probably you were borderline a little bit clingy. So literally you were surviving on the breadcrumbs that were coming your way. You were not seeing other people, especially men, for who they are. If they treated you in a bad way, you still stayed in those relationships because you felt nothing better can come your way. But now, a shape shifting has happened. You have grown into an wise eagle today. You are now that person who has changed their format, the forms and physiology in a way so that nobody can mess with you, nobody can belittle you any further. Six of Swords, you are seen by men. The vibes is literally like a late bloomer, but a bloomer nonetheless. You are a winner in life. Maybe you understood certain rules later. Maybe you have been literally abused and traumatized by a lot of people who themselves were damaged. Remember, only hurt people tend to hurt people, and you have been hurt by a lot of negative traumatized individuals, but you never gave up. The vibes that you give is you are a persevering winner, somebody who never gives up, somebody who perseveres, who in the face of all the impediments, in the face of the Six of Swords energy, you persevered and you have won in life. Men see you as a winner, somebody who has been through impediments, they have crossed past their hurdles, they have had their own share of nightmares, but they have won. They have gone on the other side today. Two of Wands. You are also seen. This person has traveled to a different place for a better sunshine. Also, you are that person. uh, either men see you as that person who is like, emotionally, either you have cut out, I am seeing, either you have physically distanced yourself from a lot of people of the past, or you have emotionally distanced yourself, like you have emotionally cut cords with a lot of toxic people from the past and have become more disciplined and dedicated towards your own life. Now you have learned to love yourself more. You have become, your work ethics has gotten better. You have become that person who no longer believes in giving up. Instead, you have started, how shall I put it? Earlier, you would give up, you would cry, you would beg for other people's attention. Now you have chosen a more difficult path, more, you know now you are that person who uh, no longer begs for someone else's attention. Instead, what you are doing is you have increased your own self respect, your own self love, your daily dosage of self love has gone up, and you are, as a result, have, I'm seeing success, prosperity, abundance, also a change in your body language. You no longer seek another person's validation to do anything. You just have started owning your life, you have started owning your actions. Now, the Sun card. The Sun. The Sun is clearly, it shows me some real success. I'm seeing that men, like, the way your perception, the way in which men would perceive you, that has changed. You are like, now that you have started working more on your own self, you have started concentrating more on your own career. Your career has started flourishing. Earlier, those people who wouldn't take you seriously, you know what, for a few months, if you start doing those deeper works in your career terms, it starts to give, like, the tree that we nurture, the tree that we water, tend to flourish. Your career, which was not doing well earlier, has started flourishing now, because and now people are sitting up, taking notice of what you are doing with your life, because now that you've started focusing on your own self instead of seeing what others are doing, how others are treating you, you are no longer bothered, because you no longer care what others think, say, or do about you. All you're doing is focusing on yourself, on your in grooming yourself better, in in your career, in your mental health, in your like in self love. You yourself as an individual, you are flourishing, and that is showing, that clearly shows. Fool too, you know what, you are that person who has once been very very naive. Fool too has been like once bitten twice shy. Men perceive you as, still like earlier this men only used to perceive you as this naive, more immature, more clingy, needy. It could be anything, but I'm seeing those shadow sides, like wanting to get their validation and appreciation. But now you are that person who no longer cares about all that. You do not give two hoots about what they say, what they think, how they behave, etc. All you care about is yourself, how to improvise yourself, how to make your life a little bit better. That's all you do today. A and B, like, you know what? Now, before you jump, you think twice. You have grown wiser, more tolerant, more resistant to from difficult people, resistant towards difficult people, difficult toxic people can no longer harm you, can no longer perturb you. That is something I'm getting. Ten of Wands. Clearly, you have grown more responsible. I'm getting like people think of you now like in a more matured way. You have matured a lot. You have become more responsible. I'm seeing maybe you have started an entrepreneurial journey where the responsibility has increased, or maybe it's your work where you have got a promotion. That's where you're getting a lot of attention. Especially men are like sitting up and taking note of your work, and people in general have started giving you more importance, and your responsibility has also gone up. So you are getting a more responsible, more respect worthy kind of a position in your society, in your workplace. Excuse me. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you have grown wiser with your money. Probably earlier you used to squander away a lot of money. Like I'm seeing an overall a more matured vibe. Men are seeing you as somebody who has learned to enjoy their life in a very unapologetic manner. You no longer care. You have released all those past shadow sides that you possessed. Instead, you have invested in your own career, in your own self love. Maybe even you have taught yourself, you have made yourself more financially literate. You have become more of that person who knows what they want from life, and they are willing to extract it from their lives as well. Yeah, Queen of Swords. People cannot mess with you, cannot BS with you and get away with that. People cannot, you know, with this Queen of Swords, people cannot, how shall I put it? Queen of Swords is, it's a very good mentor figure. This person has gone through a lot of ups and downs. They have been fooled several times. Like what men are understanding now, that you know what, we cannot fool this person anymore. We cannot fool her anymore. She is way wiser. She can see right through our masks, especially those toxic, manipulative men. They will now choose to stay the heck away from you, because they know their toxic manipulative games. Like you are not going to tolerate anybody's games anymore. Game playing is a no-no in your case. Also, a lot of men are gonna approach you, especially for your mentorship, now that you have found a little bit of success, quite a bit of success, and like you're reaching your potential at last. A lot of men, a lot of well-meaning people are actually telling that, you know what, they are reaching their potential at last. Earlier they were too scattered, too distracted, but now you have a more focused energy towards your life. Three of Cups, you know, your life at last is giving you the option to celebrate. You are getting to celebrate your life at last. I am seeing you are getting some major boost in your career, which will help you celebrate your life. Like, I'm seeing that maybe you're getting a boost, like you are getting a promotion, or maybe some major milestones are being hit. Maybe you're getting engaged, you're meeting somebody significant, something, and people are taking note of that. Like, life is giving you some opportunity to celebrate some of your wins. Also, maybe you're going to, seeing you're going to get an opportunity to use your voice, maybe at a family function, a family barbecue, you'll be speaking, or maybe at a office party, you're gonna speak and will be like appreciated for your speeches. That is also something that can be seen. Okay. And like, I'm seeing you're gonna get a lot of attention, you're grabbing a lot of eyeballs because of your speeches that you're delivering. Ace of Pentacles, literally something related to money, some upgradation related to money making is happening in your life, and that is for sure. Your life is being upgraded to a next level, to a separate, like a different level. I'm seeing that you are being upgraded, like maybe a promotion. It could be a promotion, it could be a side hustle hitting a new milestone. Something big is happening in your life. King of Wands, you know what? You are, like, seriously, you are hitting that, you know, that next level in life. Like, you are going up the hierarchy in society, and men are noticing that I'm seeing a lot of people used to take you very lightly, in a very, oh yeah, they are very naive, they have potential, but dot dot dot. Like, I'm seeing that the shadow side for you, where you were very distracted, very much like you focused on the wrong things in life, but now that life is turning around in your favor, you're slowly but surely getting a grip over your life. Yes, Three of Pentacles. See, you are achieving mastery over your work. It can be your office, it can be your side hustle, it can be some creative project. Somewhere in some facet of life, you are achieving some kind of mastery, and I can assure you that that is grabbing a lot of eyeballs, especially a lot of male eyeballs. A lot of men are also have started seeing you as a competition, not just as a romantic interest, because you're also, another thing is, you're looking gorgeous. Absolutely, you are looking gorgeous. The vibes that you're giving off is, you know what, for a lot of men, that, you know what, I'm totally off limits for you. So don't, like, maybe you're actually deterring also a lot of men who would have approached you otherwise, because they feel, they will now start to feel that, this person is totally out of our league. You know what? The vibes that you clearly give off are, you're very brave, you're very honest, and people, especially men, cannot mess with you easily. I'm getting that you guys give off the vibes of a very masculine individual. Somebody who is very masculine, somebody who is almost invincible, somebody who is very courageous, somebody who cannot be defeated easily. People cannot take you down easily. Summer, bask in joy and light. You know what? You are somebody who is very positive in life, and also, in spite of seeing a lot of negativity around you, you are very, not very easily perturbed by those negative situations. You try to find the positivity, like, even in the middle of those negativity. You are like that, that small ball of hope, that small light of positivity in this sea of negativity I'm hearing. You are more like that small ball of hope to a lot of people. Stand your ground. You are very courageous, you're very determined, you're very obstinate, very if you believe in something, you get it done. You know how to stand your ground, you know how to stand up for yourself. In fact, this is something that you guys have done for a long time. So you are like that huge mighty mountain. I'm seeing a lot of men actually very respectfully tend to look up to you. Direction guardian, choose your path. You know what? You've been on a very chosen path. It almost seems that you are on a very chosen path. You are on, like, your path, like, it's sorted. You know where you need to go, you know where you want to go, and you are moving in that direction. That's like, the direction guardian gives me the vibe, like you give off the vibes of somebody who is very sorted. They know where their life is headed towards, they know where they want to go towards, and they are moving towards that. Like, you are on your chosen path. You're not alone. Of course, you're not. I mean, people feel that you are divinely blessed and divinely protected. You are somebody who has been divinely protected, divinely blessed, and you have been like, how shall I put it? You are just not alone at all. You are protected. That's it. Like, that's the vibe that you give off to men. Stag, tr- trust and thrive. You are thriving. The vibe that you give off clearly is like somebody who is totally thriving in life, somebody who is very prosperous, very successful, and are totally thriving in their lives. They are doing really, really well in their lives. Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. You are reaping the rewards of your hard work. You are reaping the fruits of your labor of long term. I am seeing that you are reaping the fruits of your labor of long term. Exactly, that's what I'm seeing. That somebody who is, the growth that you're enjoying today, it's because of all the hard work that you have done earlier. And men actually acknowledge that. I'm seeing a lot of men around you. They are very respectful towards you. They are attracted, but in a very respectful manner. You command a lot of respect from a lot of people around you in general. Exchange energy to create abundance. Maybe you could be having a side business, or maybe you are an entrepreneur, and you know whatever it is, it's your exchange of energy. Or maybe you are a teacher of some sort, so you exchange energy. It's this exchange of energy that is creating the abundance in your life today. It's this exchange of energy, exchange of positivity, exchange of vibes, that it's through that you're creating your own abundance in your life. Yes, your commitment is being tasted. Literally, your commitment, like, I'm seeing that a lot of men also, yeah, a lot of men respect you. A lot of them actually question your ways as well. You know what? When we are, like, we are ambitious, when you're headed towards a bigger goal, a lot of people will be there. I don't really think you need to be bothered much, and I don't think that you guys are much bothered, because a lot of people are there, men especially, who are questioning your ways, who are questioning your motives, who are trying to mudsling. Typically, when an ambitious woman tries to climb up the ladder, a lot of people tend to try and stop her. That can also be seen. So you need to beware of your hidden enemies. Hidden enemies is something that I can see. Hold your vision. Like, you give off the vibes of a visionary, somebody who knows, who is on a chosen path, somebody who knows where they're headed towards, and they are heading towards that success. They have a vision in mind, and they are going towards it. Expect a powerful change. I'm seeing that, you know what, you are going through, like, People feel like, men, women alike around you, they feel that you are meant for some bigger things. You are like, you have already achieved quite a bit, but people around you feel that you are meant for bigger things. Some powerful change is like about to come in your life, thanks to all the hard work that you have put in. A new start is coming. Yes, like, you know what, it's because of all the hard work. Like, people around you, they appreciate how hard working you have been, how hard you have worked to reach wherever you have. And also, a new start, a new dawn is coming into your life. That's how they see you. Like, you deserve better. Probably earlier you have been through a phase where you felt like, I'm walking, but not getting what I deserved. But now, men around you, people around you, like, actually they feel through your vibes that this person is meant for bigger things. They are gonna get some bigger rewards in life for all the hard work that they have put in. Surrender to the divine. You are somebody who has already surrendered to the divine. You are somebody who has already, you know you have you are totally like, who is totally have surrendered their wishes. They know that the divine knows the best, the universe knows the best, and you are extremely divinely guided and protected. That's the vibe. You probably even speak about it, that, everything is divine intervention in my life, or maybe you genuinely believe in that, and that's the vibe that you give up as well. Be bold and make the first move. Absolutely, you are that person who has been very bold in life. You have taken very bold decisions which has helped you progress in your life. I'm seeing I'm seeing that you guys have been really bold. You guys have been very bold, very courageous, very forthright in your lives, and that has helped you move ahead, move forward in your lives. Your dreams need a practical plan. Absolutely. Taurus can be significant. You also give off the vibes of somebody who is very practical about their lives. You have had dreams, you have also had a plan for it, a plan A, a plan B, like a very practical person, very pragmatic person, somebody who has a balance of spirituality and pragmatism in them. You give off that vibe as well. Prosperity, Taurus. Okay, Taurus can very well be significant. A lot of people feel that, you are gonna make it really big in life. Transformation, yes, you have transformed a lot. You literally have, there is a shift in perception about you that has happened clearly at a cellular, deeper healing level. You have had a healing and a transformation at a much deeper level, awakening. You are also being seen as somebody who is very awakened, somebody who is very, how shall I put it, uh, very divinely integrated, guided, divinely guided, divinely protected, divinely integrated, somebody who is awakened, and also somebody who has surrendered to the divine. These two came absolutely side by side. I mean, the transformation that has happened in you is also because of divine guidance. You're also very self-reflective. See, this person is getting their reflection, seeing their reflection, and you know what triggers you, what trigger points you have, what shortcomings you have, and you are always working on those. You're not somebody who is like in some ivory tower, not aware what problems they have. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? It almost seems to everybody that, you're answering your higher purpose, you're answering your higher call. You're like, you have a higher calling, higher purpose, and you are answering that. That's the whole vibe that I get from you. Birthing a new age, birthing new creation, dreaming a new world into being. You literally are a great manifester. You have literally manifested everything, whatever you have, into reality today through your manifestation power, through your awesome manifestation power. So people, also the vibes that you give off is that of a terrific manifester. Transformation, absolute transformation has been key in your life. Scorpio can be significant. Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces, this can be significant. Like a thousand storms held in hand, soft against the winds, there is a change arising from deep within. Literally, there is a, like, you have had some major cellular level, deep level transformation. Broom, number 8. Number 8 is also Scorpio. What dreams may come from what you seek? Make room, make way, a clearing need be. Literally, I'm seeing that you have cleared a lot of your past, a lot of your past memories. You have cut cords with a lot of past toxic connections, and that has helped you move forward and move ahead in life. Journey. Daughters of our mother, walkers of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you own. Literally, you are that person who has walked alone on this self made path. You have made a path for your own self by walking on it, and now that has made you, that makes you, it gives me the vibes of a self-made person. A, secondly, you have been the harbinger for a lot of things, like the first person to do a lot of things in your family, in your locality, maybe even in your workplace. You have been the first person to do a lot of things, achieve and accomplish a lot of things. These people are very well, like, accomplished. Elements, literally, you have used the 4 elements of nature. You are a terrific manifester. Literally, that's what I'm seeing, that you guys have been terrific at manifesting whatever you feel is like the thing for you. You guys have been terrific at manifesting those. Phoenix, how is that for a happily ever after? Literally, you rose from the ashes. When everybody gave up on you, I'm seeing you guys rose from the ashes and have made a terrific comeback at your own life. Be your own first priority. You have learned, you give up these vibes of like being unapologetically being yourself, not being answerable to anybody in this life. Take control of your own narrative. You have become that person today who is not, who can no longer be controlled by someone else. You have taken control of your own narrative. You don't need someone else to fix you. You are that person. Like, literally, the vibe that you give up is you do not need anyone else to fix you. You are just happy and confident just the way you are. But because earlier this was not the case, but now this you has changed completely. You can always rewrite the story. You have literally, you rose from the ashes and have rewritten your life story. You're so courageous that you can literally slay the dragons. People, like men, literally respect you for your courage. You're very, very courageous. Also, you can manifest your every wish. Literally, you are a terrific manifester. That's another vibe. That's a constant thing I'm getting for you guys. Okay, now the guided messages. Life is as simple as you keep it and as complicated as you make it. Absolutely. That's probably the belief system that you hold. You have mesmerized me. Yeah, absolutely. I love the maturity and sincerity you bring on table. Yes. You are so, so gorgeous. My heart goes boom, boom whenever you are near me. You have quite a few, like, secret admirers, a lot of secret admirers I'm hearing. I wish I could be as content as you are. A lot of men would feel that way. Work hard and your life will get easier. Probably that has been your mantra. You're probably known for your work ethics as well. Absolutely. Now it's time for the charms, pile one. Absolutely. The first one is you're divinely protected. See, I love this one. You know, you are a free soul. You probably embody a lot of masculine, like masculine characteristics a lot more. You're very loyal. You probably could be walking for pets and animal right activism, you probably do that. You're a great manifester. You're meant for bigger things. You are a very unique, see, unicorn. You are seen by men as a very unique person. A lot of people would want to create memories with you. Yes, transformation, transformation, transformation. All right, Pilwan, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Namaste. Thank you. Hello, hello, pile 2. If you're attracted to the second pile, here comes your reading. Absolutely, the first vibe that you give is the 10 of Pentacles. It clearly shows that the vibes that you give is of abundance. You give off the vibe of a person who has abundance in every facet of life. You have money, you have the wealth of life, like you have everything, like relationships, friendships, money, knowledge, peace, happiness, prosperity, everything. That's the first vibe you give off to men. You give, the vibe that you give off is somebody who is totally, like, a person whom everybody wants to be with. You give off the vibe of somebody who is accomplished, who knows where their life is headed towards, who knows how to tackle and handle their life and move ahead. Literally. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups tells me that, you know what, the vibe that you give off is somebody who has manifested every facet with Elan. Like, you are a magic manifester. You are almost like an alchemist. Like, people see you as an alchemist, especially men see you as an alchemist. Like, you have got everything in your life. Whatever you wish for, your wish is always being granted. That's the kind of a vibe that you give off, like somebody who knows what they want and they have everything through their own manifestation power. You are almost like the magician. People see you as that. Men especially see you as that. Literally, you are a very, you've accomplished a lot at a very young age. I'm seeing, like, you are seeing the vibe that you give off is, I am an accomplished person and I have accomplished all of this at a much younger stage of life. So you give off literally the vibes of somebody who has accomplished everything in their lives at a much younger age. Somebody, um you are a go-getter. Literally, yes. Ace of Wands. You are a go-getter. You are a very proactive person. Especially, you have had a lot of ambition. Somebody who has had a lot of ambition right from the start, and they have worked upon their ambitions. You didn't just sit there thinking that even if I just sit there, imagining things would come into being. Maybe a lot of people think of you in that way, but you have actually walked towards it. You are very passionate about your ambitions. You feel deeply about them. You literally feel that, you know what, you need to accomplish your goals, because accomplishing your goals is one of the major themes of your life. Three of Wands. Okay, so I'm seeing that you are somebody who has migrated to a different place. Maybe you had to cut cords with a lot of toxicity in the past, A, or maybe you have physically migrated to a different place, either emotionally or physically or both. And you are thriving here. Wherever you are today, it's away from your place of birth, or you're emotionally away from those people who you were emotionally attached to, but they didn't do you much good. They actually harmed you knowingly or unknowingly, and you have moved away from them. And that has helped you. I'm seeing you are flourishing. Like, your career especially is flourishing after you moved away or cut cords with toxic past, and you have literally restarted with something that you have always been very passionate about. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, like, yeah, you're probably away from a lot of toxic past people whom you thought would be like your own people would stay by you, but they did not stay by you. But you do not let your past, you know, determine how your future would be. You do not sit with your with the pain that you have felt in the past. Instead, you are moving ahead in life with a better, more accomplished perspective. Like, you know, like, yeah, you have lost, you have said goodbye, you had to say goodbye to a lot of people of the past, but now you are off to a better start, off to a better tomorrow. Yeah, literally. Okay, so I'm seeing that your a past door has closed. You have closed a past door, and have it has given wings to your sails. Like, now you have become even more ambitious, because like earlier there were people who were pulling you down, they were toxic, they were jealous of you, they were pulling you down. But now it's you and your goals and your ambitions. You are now in a more of a go-getter mode. Like, that's the vibe that men get. Like, you know, this person is a go-getter, very ambitious. They have always been an ambitious person, and now they have become like even more ambitious. Like, if they set their mind to something, they just make it happen. That kind of ambition. Nine of Wands. Yeah, people also, men find you to be very, very desirable. Somebody who is very hot, very desirable. You know, I can't elaborate on this, probably thanks to YouTube's algorithm, but yeah, I mean, you guys are very, very sensuous, and a lot of men are crushing on you. Absolutely, they would love to have you in their lives, in their arms, for sure. Seven of Cups, yeah, some wish fulfillment. You know, men see you as somebody, you are almost like a wish fulfillment. You are like a coveted dream to a lot of men. Yeah, no, this wish fulfillment cards clearly gives me the vibes that you are like a coveted dream, coveted wish to a lot of people, a lot of men. A lot of men would want to have you in their lives, in their arms, if you know what I mean. So yes. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is literally, Six of Pentacles is somebody who is very altruistic, who is very humane. You also give off the vibes of somebody who is very humane. You have quite a bit of money, you have your abundance, and from that you are very generous, both in case of money, prosperity, and also in case of knowledge. You're very, very generous. You give a lot of it away to a lot of people. You give away a lot of your wealth and abundance to a lot of people around you. Wheel of Fortune, it's through your own hard work, it's through your own self efforts that the wheels of fortune have turned in your favor now. It's through your own self efforts. You have turned the wheels of fortune. You are seen by men as a self made person. Somebody who is generous, who is ethical, who is compassionate, who is empathetic towards others, who is very knowledgeable, and you have a lot to give. Also, somebody who has literally, they are like absolutely self made in their lives. Yeah. Knight of Swords, clearly a go getter. You know, if you put your mind to something, you just get it done. The Lovers, a lot of men are like, it clearly gives me a lot of flirtatious vibes as well. Clearly, you guys get a lot of attention. You have got no problem getting a lot of male attention. A. Secondly, you could be a flirt, or a lot of people want to flirt with you. And also, maybe you could be having like a little bit of a commitment phobia as well. Like, maybe you have had a past which has taught you difficult, like bitter lessons, and hence eh, you probably do not you probably like don't believe in having, or maybe you do not want to have a committed relationship. It can also be that way, but a lot of men are crushing on you. Clearly, you are a coveted person for a lot of them. You are also very feisty, very justice driven, very much like you could be into law, related to law, a lawyer, advocate, or something. Definitely, you can be in that line. Also, you can be a human rights activist, or an animal rights activist, or a social worker, or maybe you are a feisty kind of a person, a lot of Aries, Sagittarius, a lot of Libra kind of a vibes, very balanced person, but at the same time you fiercely stand up for what you believe in, what you think is right. Four of Wands, a lot of people see you as a very stable life partner, stable, worthy life partner. A lot of men see you as that as well. Very, very strong, very courageous. Your perseverance, determination is out of this world. You know, this lady is training the lion. Yeah, you have infinite courage and strength and perseverance, and that shows. Yeah, yes. You know, if you believe in something, you can even face the wolves. See, alone, this guy is facing the wolves. Seven of Wands, clearly a feisty personality. Somebody who can also give their lives for their own ethics, for their own belief system. If you believe in something, you can even give your life for it. You are a very ethical person, a very courageous, brave person. Okay, excuse me. You are also Hierophant. You are a very wise person. See how wise this person is, way beyond their age. You're a very wise person, a very a noble, wise, knowledgeable, determined, courageous person. Ten of Cups. Yeah, also, you know what? You are somebody a lot of people would love to set a family with. A lot of people, a lot of men wants to have kids with you. Absolutely. Knight of Pentacles. Clearly, you know, a lot of men literally would love to have a family, a fresh start with you, as they say. And also, Knight of Pentacles typically gives me the vibes of somebody. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles is a person who is very good at like making their own coins, making their own prosperity. You are a younger person who is self-made. You have seen a lot of ups and downs in life, but that has not deterred you from achieving your goal, achieving your success. You have reached wherever you have today with your own determination, with your own hard work and patience and perseverance. Clearly, also you're a very wise person, a very, you know, you are seen by even by people and around you, and also by men, as somebody who is a mentor figure, somebody a lot of people tend to go to for their career advice, for their life advice, because you're a very wise person, wise, somebody who has gone through a lot of things and have gone up in life. So naturally, a natural mentor. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Aries can be significant. It's time to take action. You also give off the vibes of a very action oriented, very driven, action oriented, goal oriented person. New moon in Pisces. Okay, Aries and Pisces both. So there is a balance. Meditate and contemplate. Yeah, I mean, in one way, I'm seeing you're a very action oriented, driven person. Another person who can be almost like a hermit, somebody who stays to themselves a lot. So maybe you like to work in isolation, like walk, like you are a workaholic who loves to walk with their own selves in isolation, on their own in isolation. Also, you can be an introvert, a very you know, very intelligent, observant individual. Also, meditation can be a very like key thing in your life, but you lead a hermetic life, very like to your own self, introspective hermetic life for sure. Step out of your comfort zone. You usually tend to step out of your comfort zone only. You are usually not inside of your own comfort zone. Aquarius full moon, show the world the real you. You are somebody showing the world the real you. It clearly tells me that you are somebody who is literally showing the world, like, how shall I put it, the, you know, you get a lot of admiration for your work ethics, I'm hearing, for the way you are, the strength that you have. You get a lot of admiration, you get a lot of admiration, and you, people see you as a very, very inspiring figure. Literally, I'm seeing that, like, the world is now appreciating you for who you are, your courage, your determination, your ethics. You know, probably you stood earlier, like, you probably spoke about a lot of things earlier and people used to troll you, but now maybe you could be an, for justice, as we saw, maybe an animal right activist, or maybe a climate right activist, or a human right activist, and now the world is acknowledging you for your work, for your determination, for your thought process. Walk through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Scorpio can definitely be significant, and you know what? You are seen as somebody who can, like, who is so brave that they can face their fears very easily. You have actually come this far by facing your fears head on, for sure. Capricorn new moon, absolutely, your hard work is paying off. You are seen, you are being seen as somebody who is very hardworking, very determined, hardworking, very generous. You know, you're probably also known for your work ethics. Yes, I'm hearing that you guys are known for your work ethics, that people say, especially men that see, like, she has reached the place where we couldn't, like, a lot of admiration, respectable situation. After going through a lot of nonsense, that is what I'm hearing. The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, you know, things that you spoke about earlier, they are coming to fruition. Maybe you used to talk about climate change earlier, maybe even, like, some animal rights issue or some human rights issue, and those things are now gaining momentum. Things that you talked about earlier, that you stood for earlier, anything it can be. Maybe at your workplace you spoke about certain things, people trolled you back then, but now those things are coming true and people are acknowledging you. Maybe, like, it could be something related to some project as well. Yes. Healer, listen as the medicine blitz through her teeth, a river of mercy blessed by mother, seen only by those who hold her mirror. Literally, you are also being seen as a healer, somebody who has healing capabilities, somebody who is a healer, somebody who is a mystic, somebody who has a healing effect. Your presence has a healing effect. Also, you are a very rooted and grounded, a hardworking person, somebody who likes to walk in silence, in their own privacy. Hermit, retreat and recharge. Hermit, you are somebody who likes to walk in, like, you know, you like your solitude. You work very hard in solitude. Mostly you prefer your own company and not anyone else's. So that is another thing. Retreat and recharge. You probably meditate and contemplate a lot as well. Like, life in quiet contemplation is good life for you. Trust your talents in challenging times, in changing times. You know, you are also, like, it shows that you have a lot of self belief, you have a lot of faith in your own abilities. Yeah, and you like, people understand that. Love and let yourself be loved. You are being respected and loved by a lot of people, lot of men, women. I'm seeing a lot of men actually admire you, would love to be with you, a lot of men. Trust in the unknown. Yeah, like, you have literally determined the path in your life by trusting in the superpower, in the higher power, in the unknown. You're divinely blessed. That's the vibe you give off. Track down your fears and desires. Literally, you are somebody who has faced their fears, their desires, and have conquered it. Literally, have conquered your fears and desires to reach wherever you have today. Follow the voice of your soul. You have literally, you know what, this also gives me a very Aquarian vibes. You are somebody who is very ahead of their times, very progressive. And that's why you have been trolled earlier. People thought that whatever you were talking about was trash, but now they are understanding whatever you talked about 5 years back was actually very, very relevant. You're very progressive. Aquarius can be significant for you guys. Yeah, people also think that you have a very aligned life. Your life is very aligned, very sorted, very focused. Yeah, the initiation. You have walked through the darker alleys in life to come to the brightness. You see, you have walked through the darker alleys to 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 reach the other side. You have walked through difficult periods on your own. You have made a pathway for your own self, taking the leap. You took the leap of faith, from here to here. And it's this believing in the higher power, walking through the darker alleys, and taking the leap of faith. It gives me the vibrations of somebody who has the courage and belief. And you you are self-made because you believed. You are wherever you are because you believed in your own abilities. You believed that you could, and that's why you did. So clearly, you know what, you are seen that as that person who took the leap of faith in life, and that's how you have succeeded. A lot of people actually feel very connected towards you, even at a soul spiritual level. They feel that you are a part of their soul tribe, a part of their soul family. They literally feel like, I'm seeing that you could be a go-to person to a lot of people whenever they are feeling like very lonely. They reach out to you. You are a go-to person. Like when you feel like they feel alone, you are like, or they are in trouble, people tend to reach out to you. You also give out that empathetic, compassionate vibes, nurturing, caring vibes. You believe in having fun in life, celebration, and not being very serious. You also give off this fun loving, charismatic, dynamic, very colorful, very passionate about life, that kind of a person as well, that kind of a vibe as well. Especially to men. I'm saying especially to men. Protection. What people see you as, you are seen as, especially by men, as somebody who is divinely blessed, divinely protected, somebody who has cut cords with their past and has moved on to a better future, more rich, more enriched, more refined kind of a future for themselves. Morning, the world awaits you. You are somebody who is like, how shall I put it, you are very excited about what is about to happen in your life. You're very excited about what is about to come next in your life. You're very excited about the new possibilities that life can bring to you. I'm seeing that this excitement shows. I mean, you are almost like, people, probably a lot of people say that their energy is infectious. Their personality is very magnetic. Probably people give you this kind of compliments. Maybe they have a charismatic personality, an infectious energy level. They are such a go-getter in life. They're such a winner. People just think, men think of you as a winner, somebody they want to associate with. They want to literally be with you because you make them feel better about themselves. Yes, bend the sun back into your life. Yes, you're like a life source to a lot of people. Like seriously, you are so empathetic, kind, caring, nurturing, that you are almost like that life source to a lot of people, literally. Protest, start a revolution. You are also seen as somebody who is feisty, revolutionary. You are like, if you believe in something, you are determined. Like you are like a revolutionary, somebody who does not think twice. Like if you believe in something, you are up for it. You don't feel like, you don't think that what others would say, how others would perceive me if I say this. You just say whatever you feel like, whatever you stand for, you just say it, and that's it. You are a very honest, straightforward kind of a person, somebody who believes in their own, they have a lot of faith in their belief system and they act upon that as well. Storm, every hurricane comes to an end. You know what, you have seen a lot of hurricane, a lot of storm in your past, and what you have discovered, um, what you have realized is, you know what, everything, every bad thing comes to an end. At the end of every tunnel there is a light source. So you can always, like, you are also that person who searches for that light, who is eternally positive about life, and they tend to search for that light at the end of the tunnel. You are that person. It comes with time and practice, it's confidence. You know, people see you as a very confident person, but on the inside I'm seeing that you are somebody who wasn't this confident earlier, but you have practiced your way to this like level. Like, now people see you as a very confident person, but actually it's like fake it till you make it kind of a situation for you. Yes, surround yourself with love. You know, you are literally, you are a very like closed off in a way, like you're a very introverted person, almost like a hermit, with very few people whom you intensely connect with. Like, you probably have 5 people and you have been friends, and there some of them are your relatives, and some of them are friends whom you're friends with for like 15 years, maybe just a number, for a long time. But you, like, making friendship with you is not very easy because you're not a very gregarious social person as well. So that's another vibe, that this person has very deep meaningful relationships but very fewer ones. We are just a stardust. You know what, you genuinely are, like, you feel like you give off the vibes of somebody who came from somewhere else, from some other planet. You even probably feel about yourself that way as well. Okay, now time for the guided messages for you. Your empathy and compassion is a gift to the world. I just wish you realized how deep my feelings are. Meditation is a way of life. Absolutely, for you, meditation clearly is a way of life. I love your innocence and how innocent you are. Your kindness and compassion makes you stand out. Absolutely, you are a very kind and compassionate person. I've never felt this way before. I can't sleep at night. I dream about you. You know, you have a lot of people dreaming about you. You have a lot of people who wants to be with you. Live and let others live. That's probably your mantra. That's your motto. That, you know, just live your life to the fullest and let others live their lives as well. Building every corner of my life with my own deeds. You are seen as somebody who is a very self-made person, somebody who is very determined, who has impeccable work ethics. All right, now time for the charms. First, you are a very wise person. A lot of people are offering you their love, their heart to you. You are seen as this ethereal mermaid. See, this ethereal mermaid, you're seen as that. You're seen as a success story. Sun, you are the star. You are the ladybug. The ladybug shows me you are protected. You are divinely protected. You know, I'm seeing some success coming your way that will make you travel a lot. You're also seen as somebody who is like an uncut diamond, some recognition. Yes, some recognition coming your way, maybe some promotion. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer could be significant, or you could be residing beside a lake or a water body. You hold the key to your destiny. You know, you are like a guide, a mentor who shows the way to a lot of people. All right, pile 2, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Namaste. Thank you.